Now, ladies and gentlemen, for your further listening pleasure.
Welcome back. The Cliff Notes Project presents.
Oh man, I got the Tyler effect.
You sure?
Get the fuck out.
Oh no, I'm there. Ah!
Intro, bro.
I was silent for a minute though.
You know what? But we wouldn't have it any other way. This is how we do
I can't hit Cliff.
What?
I can't hit Tyler, but not Cliff.
Oh, there
What?
we go. See, I knew it wasn't me.
All right, so I gotta leave and come back. Is that what I gotta do?
Wait, I told them to wait.
See,
Okay.
I knew it was. Listen,
Yo, they told me to clear the cache. I cleared the cache. Here he goes. There's the big head. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Hold on, this is crazy.
Your mic is your mic's like cutting out or like muffled or some shit.
It might be because of the mask. Let me bump up my how about this now?
Yeah, that's better.
Hold on. Yeah, I'll speak a little more. I'm quarantined, guys.
Oh.
Hold on. I'll explain why. Little thing called Corona.
Yo, I was just reading an article before we came on about something called mask mouth.
Mask mouth?
Yeah, if you wear a mask for like extended periods of time, you get bad breath and bleeding dry gums and all sorts of shit.
Well, it's trapping all the carbon dioxide.
Yep.
Yeah. How do you fix the how do you balance out the max mouth and the Corona though?
Breaks.
That's it. That's it. How far have you guys gone? Like, have you gone to like a store, and then when you go to the store, right, you've been holding on to the shit, and then you just do one of these, so you're like, and just kind of put it up like that. Or if you got to open your phone, by the way, everyone, Jay has an iPhone, so he'll know what I'm talking about. When you need to do the facial recognition, like I'm at the bank and I'm about to go buy something, I'm like, damn, did I transfer money? Did I not? So I'll do this real quick. You think I'm not really quarantining? How many people you think do that and get caught with the Corona, man, because of that slap?
I don't know.
Nah, I doubt it.
I go to the store. I don't even do that. I just put the because you know how when it doesn't recognize your face, you can put the numbers in or whatever.
I don't remember that.
I just put the numbers in.
But starting at like a bank, like my banking apps, you can't. It will just continuously try to say retry facial recognition.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, maybe if I did it enough, it would go to the numbers. But I'm like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah. I just put the numbers in.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing too, is to get into the phone. But as far as the apps, I just do the little quick.
All right. Well, before we start our show, let's just give a shout out to everyone out there. I want to give a shout out to my doctor, calling me and giving me great news. Thank you. I want to give a shout out to all the people that were covering the fuckery that we're going to talk about later on. Thank you. I want to give a shout out to all the people finally picking sides. You're either with them or with the rest of us. Right now, the rest of us seems pretty cool. Any shout outs on your end, guys, before we start?
I want to give.
Go ahead.
I want to give shout outs to the people that have been buying my paintings. I've priced out all my artwork and have actually been doing not too bad for myself. So shout out to everybody who supports me, and anybody that wants some artwork, hit me up. I got you.
Yeah. You guys hear that?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful thing right there. You got to be careful now.
Oh, yeah.
You got to know how much you're selling shit. How much are you at? The boys might be watching. And I know you're like, man, I ain't that big enough that, you know what I'm saying? But what if you get a nice little 10.99, like per Facebook and thing, you sold like 50 of that shit. And your prices went up to 100. So we're gonna need our taxes because all the stimulus money we're giving out,
right.
We gotta make some money back, damn it.
They're gonna have like online appraisers like, that's not worth that. That's really worth this.
Oh shit.
We know that.
Well,
we know that you're probably pricing it for that just to stay away from us, but we know you're selling it for a lot more.
Well, luckily it's going. It's like we're as of right now, it's word of mouth. But I think once I get through the run of like my friends and shit that actually want to buy paintings, then I'll probably go on to like Etsy, and that's probably where I'll end up getting into a little bit of trouble if I continue to do well.
Man, you better.
I'm only doing well right now because I'm selling to people that I know.
Doesn't matter.
Don't.
Doesn't matter. What you got to do now, though, because I see Ty's consulting you, I'm consulting you. You got to tell these people to take pictures of where they're hanging it, tagging their names, tagging your name, so you can then share like they do in the podcast.
Yeah.
That's it.
Gotcha. I'll do that. Cause
And
I just gave
100%.
Jess her painting yesterday. She's like, "Oh, I gotta find somewhere to hang it." I was like, "She's like, I'm gonna hang it in my bedroom." I'm like, "No, Jess, you gotta hang it in your living room. So when your friends come over, they're like, oh, that's dope,' and then you tell them about me."
Or maybe I don't know who Jess is. Do I know
Yes,
who
you
Jess
do.
Lovely seafood.
So maybe it's better that it's in the bedroom, because whoever she getting in the bedroom, they might just be trying to be her sugar daddy and they'll buy more.
There you go.
That's how I think. I mean,
Nice.
so how about you, Ty? Shout outs?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out that guy Archie Rhodes right now because he looks damn good. You know what I'm saying? He looks good. Got that
Clean.
nice. You got that nice HD. Got that nice HD front camera going on. Right. Look how clean that shit is. Golly, everybody, y'all, everybody that watches, man, he upgraded to the man phone. He got a man phone now. That's why he looks so good right now. You can see the motherfucking divots in the wall back there. You can see the divots in the wall back there. You know what I mean?
Or what? Damn, that's just so clear.
Yeah,
Why is it
good.
so clear? Archie, tell us why.
I finally switched over to the dark side.
What are you talking about?
I got my little iPhone, my own iPhone 12 Pro Max. Tyler, you were wrong. The camera is better on this. I had my friend who works for Apple kind of give me a little run through. It's not the lenses that are different; it's the sensor. The sensor on this phone is bigger, which allows more light to come in and allow a wider angle. So
it's technically technical. So technicalities.
I guess, yeah. Yo, you see this little area? You see this little area over here? I'm about to start doing my little Woody page and start writing messages over there.
Looks good.
Yo,
looks good.
Listen, all I gotta say is turn out the lights over there. It's right over there, boy. you know he's making money. He went on about fucking iPhone. Every time I turn on social media, sold is what I'm seeing. I'm like, is this the same photo? No.
I'm doing all right.
Then he's talking about his little crypto.
The crypto's not doing all right. But we shouldn't talk about that right now. The crypto fucking.
Is that what you gotta tell the boys to balance out them sheets? We're like, wait a minute, so you so much, but yeah, I lost this much crypto.
Yo, that crypto fucking grid looked like a fucking plummeting airplane the other day. That shit dropped like $8,000 in like 12 hours.
So can we get some details, like exactly what happened, bro? Like talk about it.
So I was pushing. I'm still pushing. I'm still sitting pretty. I'm not panicking yet. But shit was like Mount Everest. That shit was just a steep climb. Very steady. Went from it grew like 20 grand in like a week or something like that for Bitcoin. And then Dogecoin is actually how you pronounce it. Dogecoin had doubled in like a week. So I'm like, yeah, fuck, I'm getting in. Boom, making money. Was up. Not a lot because I didn't invest a lot, but I was up a decent little amount. This fucking plummet happened on Sunday, and oh my god, it was a fucking plummet. Fucking Bitcoin went from like 40 grand to like 31, 32 in like 12 hours, and Dogecoin went from like $1.02 or no, not even $1, like just over a cent down to like 0.75 of a cent. Which you're like, oh, it doesn't. But when you have a lot of shares of it, as I do, I have 27,000 shares of Dogecoin. The money drops pretty right
now.
You said, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'm waiting for that shit to bounce out. Like I said, I'm not panicking. I'm not selling. I'm not pulling my money. Just gonna let it happen.
Listen, I'm proud of you. You out here, you ain't even sweating that. I'm over here panicking for you.
there's
Still
a
rocking
slight panic, but I'm like, this is what happens. This is what happens. So it's gonna be okay.
He's still rocking 2 phones. You out here in these streets rocking 2 phones. Oh, that's my wife, recliner. Sorry, sweetheart, I love you. But I gotta tell the world this. Like Jay's out here balling, man. 2
I'm
phones.
not yet. I'm not balling yet. Not balling
He's really Kevin Gates right now.
yet.
Yeah,
Got the 2
title
phones
too.
going
Uh,
on.
talk about it. Oh, hold on. I got some breaking news. My son CJ is negative for the COVID.
Nice.
Okay. Let's talk about that. Got the call. So I want to apologize. Y'all are getting breaking news out here. Still waiting on Leia. Still waiting on Jen. But some of our friends, my other son, he has COVID, which is why I'm wearing the mask, because this is around his area. And I also have to quarantine because I was near people, which is something that people don't do. If you come in contact, even though you're negative, you should theoretically still quarantine to make sure, one, it's out of you and you're not a spreader. So, yeah, man. But let's talk about the real shit now, because it looks like COVID is like 2020.
Yeah, I don't think COVID. I mean, COVID's still an issue, but I feel like it's
Run its course.
Yeah, I think so. That's what it's looking like, anyways. You know what I mean? It's not fucking outrageously crazy like it has been. I mean, it's still pretty bad, but it's not like a headliner. It's not. I don't know. I don't even know what to call it at this point. You know?
No, people storming the Capitol. That's the headline.
Yeah, people. Yeah.
You guys want to talk about that? Because to me, I call those guys the zombies. They were like crawling on walls when there were stairs right next to it, which is kind of funny.
That shit was a straight comedy show to me. That's all that was. I thought that shit was fucking hilarious.
It's bad, man.
I know it's bad. It is bad. It's bad. People got hurt. People got killed. I don't feel bad about the chick storming the Capitol that got killed. I don't feel bad.
Nope.
I do feel bad about like the Capitol police officer that got killed. Like that's fucked up.
They should have been blazing.
Oh, they should have been knocking motherfuckers down, quick. Remember when people were planning to fucking storm Area 51, and I was like, yo, I want the live feed. So like when they come in waves and there's just a fucking guard tower just fucking mowing them down, like that's what I want to happen in situations like that.
I think they would actually mow people down over there. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably why people didn't go. Because it was like, yeah, this is something that has been like this has been like a secret. And I think they want to keep this secret.
I don't know. They're releasing records. They just announced yesterday that they were actually going to release records from the 80s to now about information about UFOs. I'm pretty sure everything's going to be fucking redacted, so there's going to be really nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't get too excited about that.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think people would have got mowed down like those video games. Like,
yeah, over there, yeah. But I think, I mean, yeah, it's the, like, I was talking to some fuck. I forget who I was talking to, but I was like, I think if they were trying to do that shit at the Pentagon, they would have got fucking mowed down too. Like, I think the Capitol is a pretty important place and shit, and I'm pretty sure they got stuff up in there. But like, it's not the fucking Pentagon. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So it's like, yeah, you know, we got some important stuff in here, but you know, we ain't got no CIA shit. We ain't got nothing like that over there. So they can fucking run in here and run amok. Do what you want.
My favorite was the chick that was like, "We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution." Bro, I was in fucking tears. Those are not my people. I will say it again. Those are not my people.
So how do we, as minorities, have this information so we know who is who? Can you explain that for us?
I think you just got to feel it out. I don't know. I mean, I see, because there are Trump supporters that I like. Those types of Trump supporters are the problem, because there's Trump supporters that are just like, they like Trump because of his policies and shit like that, but they don't get involved in that nonsense. But the people that are like really like super fucking pro-Trump, like they're part of the cult, I say, because Trump's a cult leader. I've come to the conclusion that Trump's just a cult leader. So you got to figure out the ones that are in the cult.
Yeah.
I think you're right about that. I think it's fair to say. But again, I have a question. No, let me ask the serious question because I was going to ask why did they climb the fucking walls? I didn't understand that part. There were stairs. They were climbing the walls.
That's a pretty big building.
They were just showing that walls don't work. That's all.
Yeah, walls don't work.
That's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up.
What you mean is fucked up?
Because they were kind of like saying like Trump, you said you was gonna build a wall and you didn't, but it's good because we're showing you that it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Tyler, the breaking fucking.
They would have been pissed that they wasted their tax monies on that shit.
I know, right? They wanted to do it for real. They're like, if we could do it, they sure as hell can do it.
They definitely can.
Yeah, like where they were the white people are amateurs at fucking wall climbing. That's kind of racist. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take that back.
Is it though?
that was slightly racist.
We don't really
I wouldn't say that's racist. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well, if you guys say it's not racist, then I think I should be clear. But somebody's going to find it racist.
Okay.
We're about to get canceled.
No. I want this to start happening. Because look at just right now. Jay, we know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You are people, your character. But just this little combo you're uncomfortable with, which is, I get it. But like, I feel like if you're racist, okay.
It's okay.
Just don't fuck with us trying to move forward. Don't try to kill us. If there's a law that you say, hey, you can't cross the street while chewing gum, make it for everybody. Don't make it subjective to just because I have a little bit of pigment in me. You know what I mean? That you try to achieve tanning and doing other things like spray tanning and God knows whatever other shit you're doing. That's the part that's fucking weird, bro. Like, why in the world do you feel that people are beneath you because of race or color? Shouldn't it just be based on what, their merit, what's in here? Because I'm judging you motherfuckers. I think y'all are silly ass looking zombies. You know what I mean? For you guys really to think that, like, did you see that clown that was at the airport? They're ruining my life
because they put him on the no-fly list.
Well, why would they do that? I don't know. Maybe because you're a fucking TV breaking in to where typically regular people can't go in. People were shitting. People were, taking piss, doing selfies. And what's even crazier is they're going through government official information. Of course, you should be on a no-fly, fucking idiot. I'm judging you for that, not because of your color, but because of what's in here or what you're lacking in here.
Yeah,
fucking idiot.
That's like the best part is like all these people, they're like, yeah, we're going to do fucking interviews and we're going to be all over TV without our masks. And then they're all going to go back home to their little fucking states and they're all going to get fired from their fucking job. and not be able to fly back there either. They have to drive now.
Exactly. Take the bus back, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And they truly believe they did nothing wrong. So I have to ask, is it us? Is the rest of the world fucking crazy and these guys happen to be just like normal zombies? I'm gonna call them zombies because I can't get over how they were just fucking, I'm gonna climb a wall. You know what I mean? And then tell me this wasn't the most telling. Seeing, I think it was Secret Service with fucking handguns pointing at the fucking wind glass. And these fucking idiots were putting their heads through that shit. That just tells you what white privilege is about. Like, you have no fear. Like, you have this superpower, like Trump's superpower force field over your head. I'm going to stick my head where it doesn't belong to get in there and do, I don't know what your plan was, but you were going in there, but yet people still had guns right in your face.
But hold on. That's not, that's the people, the law enforcement and the justice system's fault for fucking enabling that. Because all it would have took was one bullet through one person's head and everybody would have scattered. Just fucking pop them. The first one through, boop.
That's what
That's
happened
not
when the lady got popped. They all stopped. They was like, "Yeah, we're not gonna try to go through there."
Nah, they were still in there doing fuckery.
No. I'm
Yeah,
saying
but from
through
that
that window,
part,
through
yeah.
that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you take one person out here, one person out there, and just
Hold on,
it's like
guys.
roaches.
Keep talking.
Yeah.
It's like roaches with fire. They just fucking,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
it
It's
was bad.
equivalent.
It was bad because when I seen that shit, I was like, yeah, it's kind of fucked up, but she kind of deserved that shit. Like, you can't
What's fucked up about
be
it?
that
Why is it?
fucking
Hold on.
stupid.
Why is it fucked up? What's fucked up about it?
Because she died. That's what's fucked
Who
up.
cares? That's her fault.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's fucked
Like
up.
that
But
night,
you deserve that. You can't.
my mom, but at the same, so my mom is super fucking anti-Trump. So when I came home and she's like, "You see what this fucking idiot did? He got these people fucking doing all this shit." She's like, "He got that poor woman killed." I said, "Whoa, relax." I said, "I get it. He didn't. You know what I mean? People follow him. He probably should have used his voice better to condemn it. Whatever. Da da da." However, he can't make me do a goddamn fucking thing. I don't give a fuck who he is. I'm gonna do what the fuck I do. She went in there under her own fucking accord. She got what happened. That's on her. That's not on him. Nothing.
That's 100% on him. It's 100%
What?
on him. It has to. It's gonna be. It has to be.
I don't like that.
Listen, man. At the
I don't
end of
like
the day,
it.
if he didn't say the things he was saying, any of that, they would not fucking be there. If
But
he didn't
who
say,
chooses?
"I'm
But is
gonna
it?
be there
He
with
doesn't
you,"
make them listen. They choose to listen.
yeah, but it's your platform. It's you're the president of the United States. You don't. You are the most powerful person in the world. You
So
don't think
hold
that?
on,
Yeah, go ahead.
relax. So I say ridiculous shit all the fucking time.
Yeah,
Talk about beating your kids and all that shit. So now
yeah.
if I say beat your kids and someone goes and beats their kids, that's my fault?
It's
Someone
not.
that listens to me?
It's not necessarily your fault, but you're making it okay. And he's
No,
the
who am
president.
I?
That's the difference. You're a nobody. Sorry, but he's the president. So if he's on there talking about this and that, that comes with responsibility. So if you're sitting here saying this and you're condoning this shit, that's you're saying that shit with a level of responsibility that whatever fucking comes from that, that's on you.
You should be in jail.
Well, so I was trying to explain this to people. So the reason why, because they're like, "Oh, why didn't they charge him?" Da, 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 da. And I'm like, "Well, when you're the president of the United States, you can pardon yourself from federal charges. You can't pardon yourself from state charges, right?" So, it was going back and forth or whatever, and I'm just like, all right, you gotta know certain things or whatever. But I'm like, you're not gonna label him a terrorist, not gonna do none of that stuff because they're federal crimes and he can pardon himself. That is partially the reason why they're trying to fucking impeach him and get him the fuck out of there so they can go on with the stuff that it is that they're gonna do. And I was like, he might not be arrested or charged tomorrow or in a year. I'm like, if it's a federal thing, they're gonna take their sweet fucking time. They're gonna go through everything, and I'm like, the federal government, whatever, what is it, a 99.8% conviction rate or some shit?
Yep.
He's done, and they're trying to impeach him too. For people that don't know, you get impeached twice or whatever. You can't rerun again because the fear is 2024. Yeah, 2024, right? The prediction is he's gonna run again. So they don't want that shit to happen again. This motherfucker is a problem. So when he gets out, he's gonna have a lot of shit to deal with.
You know what he's got to do? I think the very first thing he's going to do is he's going to create some sort of a network.
Yeah.
He can't no longer speak his spew or spew bullshit via, like, I know Twitter's gone. Actually, the majority of everything they banned him from.
Yeah, they banned him. Yeah.
Now, here's something I want to say, which in a way sounds a little bit hypocritical. They're walking a fine line right now.
Yeah.
And the reason I say they're walking a fine line right now is he's supposed to be allowed to have freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Like we are. We're talking our shit right now. We theoretically shouldn't be arrested. But when your speech is inciting violence and people to react and behave against the country, that's a little different.
That's
Now I
very different, right.
understand people will say, "Oh, he's not exactly saying that." I'm sorry. Again, you're speaking to fucking people
Right.
that decide to climb the fucking wall. The zombies. Those people have problems. And here's the scarier part. And I think the government has finally realized this. This motherfucker has a lot of pull.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, he's about to leave, and they're still listening to him. How about the fucking officials, senators, still holding him down?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but those couple that went on record still holding him down, y'all should be investigated. Y'all should go to jail as well, because you're part of that craziness that happened, man.
Right.
And you know what? This is gonna sound insensitive, but in a way, and I'll probably get canceled for it, but it's kind of good that someone died.
Oh, Jay beat you to that.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
And
I'm glad that bitch died.
He was way more insensitive than you.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, fuck that.
I mean, good luck on
cool.
selling another fucking painting.
No,
Just not to
cool.
know Trump supporters. Hey, maybe it fucking booms my rate. Yeah, I like this guy. He wants to kill all the fucking crazy ass white people.
The zombies, bro.
Shit.
Like, how do y'all feel about this? So there's a person that was selling Trump hoodies or T-shirts or sweatshirts for $100. Two questions.
Hey, if people are gonna buy them, fuck it.
Yeah, you can't be mad. You can't be mad at the seller. You gotta be mad at the consumer, right?
You know what? You guys get an applause for that.
That's like all the people that were selling the fucking masks at the beginning of Corona. Like, I was kind of mad at it because, like, in the toilet paper, like, people needed it, so like that was a necessity. So I was kind of upset about it. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, if you can make your money, fucking make your money.
Yeah, that's a little different though, because necessity, when you're doing shit like that, that's a little different. But like when you're just making fucking clothes and shit and selling it, whatever, then fuck it. I would definitely sell shit if I was gonna make money. I don't like if I could make money selling Trump shirts, I'm gonna sell those shits. I'm selling
And
them
here's my question: was the guy white or black?
Is the seller white or black?
You guys, I know what I'm asking. Do you guys think he was white or he was?
Oh,
black?
he's definitely a black guy.
I'm gonna say it has to be a black guy. Because the white guy's just the obvious answer.
Right.
Yo,
right.
It's the brother. Like, oh, shit's about to get popping. Let me go get T-shirts ready. $100 a pop. Oh my god, that's beautiful.
That guy's gonna be successful in life.
Yep.
Yes, he is, and that's a hustler's mentality. You know what I mean? Hopefully, he wasn't passing out business cards because they're gonna be like, "Yo, we got to tax the shit out of him because he sold. He sold a lot. Imagine that. Like,
that's solid.
That's what
I'm happy for him.
Russell did that, I think, too. With when he came out with a mixtape. I think each mixtape was $100, and Jay-Z bought $10,000 worth of mixed CDs.
Who did that again? Who was that?
Nipsey Hussle.
Oh yeah. I remember somebody was like, "Ain't nobody buying that fucking mixtape for $100 or some shit."
Because it was actually like three. It was like three mixtapes in one or some shit like that.
Yeah, and I think he might have threw apparel or some shit like that. He was the first person to think of bundling shit.
Yeah, it was like 100 songs or something like that. Or I that might be incorrect.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think so because that's killing the value. Making each song.
Yeah, I don't know. But I want to say it was like three mixtapes in one though.
So. Either way, salute to him. Salute to the guy selling Trump T-shirts. You know what I mean? But I think I said it on a podcast. I think, and I know Jay didn't really want to talk about it, but now there's violence. I think you're interested now.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Would it have been easier to just let this motherfucker win the election and then deal with it and then move on? Because I feel like we have not seen the worst yet.
No. Nah, he had to go. I
think the open racistness, like, just it became too much. Hopefully that shit goes back into the. Although, do we want racists to be open and so that way or do you
open it up? Leave that fucking door open. We need to identify whoever has these feelings so we can say why. Give us a true. You ever go online and then you just are playing because it's the most racist place and you're playing video games and you hear someone say "fucking nigger" and I'm like, God damn, because I shot you, bro.
Bro, you know what I'm saying? Hockey is fucking crazy.
Oh, hockey.
These,
That's hockey.
these,
That's fine.
these rich ass white kids make black characters and fucking give them like monkey names and shit. It's fucking crazy, bro. I hate it.
I just want to know, what the fuck did we do? Is this like part 2 and the prequel was like the black people and the minorities were like the evil people, and then now white people like in this version of the movie like, we're getting back at you fucking niggers?
Honestly, I really think it's just ignorance, man. I don't like, honestly, I just think a lot of them, like, because you got to realize a lot of that racism comes from very white areas, like areas of Canada. There's probably these little fucking towns out in Midwest Canada that don't have black people. So I think it's just ignorance, you know what I mean? And I don't think it's intentional, but it's not. That's not an excuse, but like I just don't think they know any better.
Bro, being from fucking Canada, I'll tell you right now. So Canada is fucking huge. For those that don't know, there's the there's the Quebec side, and then there's the Ontario side. It's fucking huge. I was born in the Quebec side, Montreal. Racist as fuck. Great fucking people, and people are like, how are you racist? But great people, racist as fuck. They have no clue of just any other people besides themselves. You know what I mean? And for decades, they've been trying to separate themselves, like Brit Exit. They've been trying to separate themselves from Canada. But if you go to Ontario, it's like you're in New York. So many different like cultures and people. Everyone's so welcoming. Racism really doesn't like exist there.
That's
Kinda
Toronto,
weird.
right?
Toronto, Ontario.
But I'm sure if you go to like where these junior hockey fucking teams are out in Midwest Canada, like, you know what I mean, just little fucking towns, they probably haven't seen a black person outside of the internet or TV.
That's exactly what it is. And that's why I don't want this rhetoric to go away. I think people need to have this conversation. People need to see like who we really are. Like, no, not all Puerto Ricans want to come out with a knife and cut you. But you know what? That was the stigma back in the day. Well, that's the stigma I knew about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are like, oh, Haitians, oh, they smell or they have AIDS or whatever. No, I smell actually pretty good. I don't have AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't.
But this is where so I find what happens is like the minute somebody finds out someone's racist, or I'll say ignorant based on my argument, you know what I mean? They're like, oh, fuck him, he's racist. Like, they could have been cool with that person for however much time, and then they find out this about them somehow, some way. Don't write them off just because they say something out of touch. Like, talk to them and find out where it comes from. Find out if it's true racism or if it's just ignorance. Because I'll tell you right now, like I said, I grew up ignorant up until I went to like high school. You know what I mean? And then as I went to high school, I learned, I made mistakes, I said things I shouldn't have said. People fucking checked me on it. Okay, cool, you learn, you make mistakes. Like, it was never anything I ever did or said or thought or whatever was ever had ill intent. I just didn't know any better. Because my city back in the time was like essentially segregated. This side was the white side, that side was the minority side. My school was all white kids except for like 2. You know what I mean? So like I just didn't have the exposure to it. My family is a very white family. Like, they don't have, didn't have a lot of interactions with people of color. Like, I remember my mom taking me to visit a high school in the middle of summer in the hood, and she's locking the doors as she's driving, putting the AC on. My mom hates the AC. She just didn't know no better. You know what I mean? So my mom's not racist. Like, I dated black women for 10 years. She's very accepting, very loving. You know what I mean? She's cool with all my friends. It's just there's lack of exposure. There's ignorance. But the minute somebody says something out of touch, people are like, oh my God, he's fucking racist, tries to blackball him, tries to cancel him, all that. They might just need education. I need education. I made sure I got that education.
Very well put. Very well put. All right, listen here, Max Kellerman. I'll tell you something. Okay? So,
guys, talk your shit.
So, I think that there's definitely a difference. So you're absolutely right about the ignorance and people being racist. I don't know if it's just like black people that know it, or I should say minorities that can tell, but you can tell the difference between a racist and somebody that's ignorant, because like racists will say things a certain way. They'll say it in a way. They'll do it in a certain way. When you're just ignorant, you're just doing it and shit, and you could tell, like, it's like, what the fuck, bro? Are you good? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell's going on? But when they're racist, like, you can feel that shit. And there's no way that I can't really explain it, because it's more, like I said, like it's just it's a feeling. Because like I've been around plenty of Caucasian people, and plenty of them have said the N-word and shit, and like not really said anything questionable, but it's like, to some people it could be like, damn, what the fuck you mean by that? But like, I know it's like, that's just him being him. You know what I mean? Or he don't fucking know any better, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like, being around people that are racist is just a completely different, like, it's a different feeling. Like, it's just not, it's not the same. There's no slang in the fucking shit that they say. There's no joking type of sense from behind the jokes if they say a joke, or you know what I mean? Like, it's completely different. But like, it's different. It's definitely
like
different.
There was a lot of people that like worked at JRC that, like, they were cool, they would interact with people or whatever, but then like they get on Facebook and they're very pro Trump and they're very pro, you know what I mean? Like they could come off as racist with some of the shit they say, but again, I don't know if it's always racism. I think some of it's ignorance. Some of it might be racism, but some of it might just be the ignorance. But people, the first time somebody comes across it, they, oh, he's a fucking racist. Like, nah, you might just need to educate that motherfucker. Like, because he works with colored people all the time, and people of color, not colored people. I don't know. How the fuck am I supposed to say it? I'm still learning.
Just say minorities. Just
minority.
Keep it
all right,
simple.
so yeah, minorities. He
We're
works with a
actually
bunch
not
of minorities.
the minority, but I mean, we'll just
Yeah.
Maybe
But
that's what you guys are mad about.
what?
Maybe you guys are mad because you're the minority.
Oh, I don't give a fuck. Don't matter to me.
Well, you gotta tell your fucking followers to cut that shit out. See, is that racist? You know what I'm saying? That's not racist. I didn't say anything bad.
I can't hear Cliff.
Cliff, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You mute yourself? Cliff is over here playing games.
Yeah, all right.
He's over there playing.
Nope, still can't.
What did you do? Yeah, Cliff, you did something. We can't hear you, man.
Fucking can't bring this guy nowhere. Always touching shit. We still can't hear you. I don't know why you're talking. We can't hear you.
You hear me?
Maybe we have to leave and come back.
It's just him too. I don't know.
It's just me.
All right, I'm gonna leave and come back. See if that works.
No, don't go. Oh shit. Cliff, what'd you do?
I don't know.
Oh, there you go.
I
can hear you now.
I know what I did. Oh, that's why. I pressed the button. Oh shit! It was Archie. I pressed the button. That's me, man. He didn't have to. Again, I don't know. He's getting too happy. Can you still hear me?
He is very happy. I can hear you still here.
All right, good. No, I pressed the button.
Testing.
No,
can't hear you. All right, I'm gonna leave all the way now. And
Hold on,
come
just
back.
wait. Wait. Oh my god.
Pump the brakes.
Just wait a second, because it did take a minute.
Are you trying to throw like a fucking Ryu fireball at me? Like, what is that?
Just wait. Can you hear him? Can you hear him?
I can't. Hey, hold on.
Are you talking, Cliff?
Oh, did you
I can't tell if he's talking now.
I can't read lips. Nope. I can't read lips, so don't try it.
All I'm not trying to do
Give me a
that.
second.
Good. I can hear him.
Yeah,
You can hear him,
Alright.
Scott?
I can-
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, you can hear him?
Should I leave?
Did you just put something on? Like, did you put some earplugs on, Jay? Ty, you can hear me though, right?
Yeah.
He connected something new, like to his phone.
He did just now?
I can hear it. It's like, shh, hold on, watch this.
I can hear something.
See, unmuted. That's him
talk?
muted.
Oh, he was muted?
No, I just muted him and got rid of that whistling noise that he had back there.
Yeah, I did. I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. Unless I don't know, maybe he plugged his phone into a charger or something.
I saw some plug, but it didn't look like a iPhone plug though. Here he goes. Hey.
Tyler, talk.
Yeah.
All right, good. We're good. I don't know what the hell happened there.
Liv was over there playing with
I
toys
pressed
and
the mute button because Leia came to say something to me, and I pressed the mute button.
Stop fucking
I'm sorry.
buttons, bro. You're like a
I'm sorry.
fucking child. Jesus
Man,
Christ.
you know when you go to the store and you're just like trying to just take everything as you're walking by.
Oh man.
You're like the kid that the white person has to put on a leash. That's racist. Fuck. If you weren't black, it wouldn't be racist. It would just be typical white shit. It would just
Nope.
Yes.
No. Let's just, it's okay to say it to me. I have no problem with y'all motherfuckers saying shit.
Know. See, here's the thing. I know I can say it to you. I know I can say shit like that to you. But we have viewers that are like, "Holy fuck, that's racist."
I don't
That's
care.
good. That's good. We could just label you. You know what? We should just promote you as the fucking racist.
Yo,
We should just
No.
this guy's the racist guy. Yo,
like, what are these guys doing?
That's the title. That's the title we want. Boom.
No.
Like what kind of dynamic is this?
I was having a conversation at the barbershop the other day. I was like, we were talking about all the shit that happened at the Capitol, and my barber was telling me that he almost beat up one of his boys because he's always like just like pushing buttons with the race shit. And I was like, yo, like people can call me a bitch, and it's fine. Like whatever, talk your shit. But if people call me a racist or a snitch, like I might punch you in the face.
But if it gets under your skin, if it hits a certain bone or a certain thing you don't like, I respect that.
Because like that's one thing I like. Whatever, I'll be a bitch. That's fine. But like I really like make it a point not to be like even looked at like he might be racist. Like I like make that a point. So.
But this is the point I don't like, right? Because I'm gonna keep it real. Black people can be one of the most racist motherfuckers in the world. We judge everybody.
Not if you ask certain people.
But that's because we've been dealing with it for decades. You know what I mean? But because we're very judgmental. But this is what I have to say. I think we should all have an open door policy where everyone should feel comfortable and just say where they stand with certain people. Again, as long as you're not trying to break them, not trying to kill them. Let's deal with that first, because that's a pretty big problem. For whatever reason, certain officials feel as though if you're black, they have the right to shoot you before questioning you or whatever. If they do certain things, that's still a problem. Once we can get over that hurdle, I think let's figure out like, why is it that my brown skin really offends you? Why is it that if, you know, a female has a short haircut or has nice hair, you're saying, can I fucking touch it? There's different ways of going about this shit. You see what I'm saying?
You know what's funny?
What's that?
Like, I call her like my second mother. I mean, I haven't seen her in a while, but I'm not gonna say. Actually, you know,
Hey.
I'm not gonna say it now because I don't know how she's gonna feel.
But see, that right there in itself, right?
Yeah, but I
Because you-
can't because I don't want because I don't want her to feel bad. She's all old and shit.
You don't think she's gonna feel bad about that?
I know, right?
That's probably 10 times worse than whatever the fuck you were gonna say.
There goes one,
that is
Dylan.
probably worse. You know what? Fuck it. I love her. You know what I mean? So so it's Robert's mother, my boy Robert's mother. Love her to death. Fucking. I remember like I would go to like their families cookouts and shit, and like they are like fucking Italian. Like I went there and I didn't know what the fuck they were saying. I didn't know anything that they were saying, and fucking they would always fucking talk about my skin. Be like, oh my goodness, skin is so nice and this and that and all this other shit. And I was like, you're fucking right, my skin is nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah, I love this shit. But now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, fuck.
They might have been talking some shit.
I'm sitting here thinking about it right now, like, oh shit.
They might have been talking some shit.
Like,
Wait,
oh
yo,
shit.
how old would you say? How old?
Nah, this was a while ago. This was
So how old is she? Would you say?
right now?
Yeah.
She's not that old. I was fucking up because
Like Cliff's age?
no, she's definitely older than Cliff. No, man. She's probably I would say she's what, like 55, 56, something like that.
Old
Okay.
like that, 50.
Okay.
Damn.
Now, do you know? Is she Sicilian? Is she? Because you know, there's two.
Well,
types
you know
of,
what? I watch The Sopranos a lot, and she's the gangster soprano. She's the one because her last name ends in a vowel. So the ones that end in a vowel are the gangsters. Those are motherfuckers that don't play no games.
Okay, so I think not the Sicilians, if I'm not mistaken. One of them are the really, really racist Italians. Because I
don't know. Those are the other ones. Those are the nice upscale, upclass ones.
Yeah. Figured it out. They're like, all right, we can let you.
I was like, damn, I'm all sitting here, you guys are talking. I'm like, damn, I remember a few times. You know what I mean? But she's done it too. But I don't really hold it against her because she was married to a Puerto Rican that still barely can speak English now. So it's like, was it just ignorance?
It's a wash.
Or did she really just like the skin? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm gonna say
every time, man.
You got good skin. You got good skin.
I
You know what I'm saying? For guy with a ball head, you got good. I do.
Listen, man.
Oh, fuck, you 46 years old. You gotta stop.
That's one of the reasons. No bullshit. That's one of the reasons why I don't get. I'm not gonna get any tattoos because she's not the only one. She's not the only one that's complimenting me on my skin and shit.
So why mess it up? I hear you.
I always get complimented on my skin. I'm like, damn, like, is my skin really that nice? Shit.
That shit? What you use, man?
Damn.
What you got?
I'm a whole fucking chocolate bar. Big delight in every bite.
You like the fucking chocolate Santa Claus Christmas, motherfucker.
Oh man.
Except it's hollow on the inside.
Oh my god. So now let's go back to that though. So you have someone that you know, like I have someone I know. He's Jewish man, and he has a little splash of racism in him, but it's more undertone, and that's just who he is. But he's racist with everybody, even his own people.
Yeah.
And I've learned to just accept him for who he is, and he's learned to somewhat change a little bit.
Yeah,
someone like that I can coexist with because I don't know that it's coming from a place of where he wants to be malicious with it. You know what I'm saying? It's just who that person is. And guess what? We have people that do much worse. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up that we have to start putting like categories, murderer, racist. You know what? We'll let you deal, man. Like,
I have the funniest. So I was at my boy's house this weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time I laughed to the point where I was crying in a very long time. So I'm at my boy's house, and his fiance's dad is there, and he's an older black guy, whatever. And that she was talking about her friend and how they're in Connecticut or some shit or something, and how like he got offered some crazy big job. Got offered some crazy job making like fucking almost $300,000 a year or some shit. And like he didn't take it and this and that or whatever. And he was like, he was like, "Is that the friend? Is that the friend that's still dating the Oriental?"
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I almost passed out. She was like, "Whoa, Dad, you can't be saying shit like that no more."
But that's the thing, is like, yo,
I was in fucking tears.
People might
Oh
not
my God.
the proper terminology, because fucking up until 10, 15 years ago, you could say that shit and people would be happy.
I was like, Oriental, holy shit.
That's a fact.
But you know
again,
what's funny? What made it more funny is I had just watched Gran Torino again, and like that fucking dude, man, that shit was oh my God.
The one with Clint Eastwood?
Yes.
Yo,
Calling
Clint
them
got
like zipper heads and shit. Oh my God.
He's a writer and a director.
Yeah.
I have some explaining to do. Clint, I like you, but you're doing this a lot. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm gonna let it slide because
But here's the thing, though. But here's the thing: in Gran Torino, like, he starts out that way, but then he ends up growing to like
and you know what he's doing, and then
shit.
And he gave them a chance, but he still was calling the fucking kid like a gook and shit.
Yeah,
like what the fuck? Like, yo, this shit is just. But it's just like you said, like, you know, you have your friend that's, you know, he has a little bit of racist in him, but he's not maliciously being, you know what I mean? Like, so would you even call it like racist?
I don't know. That's something I think we need to figure out. Because to me, I'm like, all right, I know where you're coming from, bro. Whatever. It's who you are.
Right.
Like, Clint Eastwood was, how old is he?
Who? Clint Eastwood's like 90.
Hold on, I gotta look.
He has to be at least 90 now.
And that means he's had a few slaves.
Because I know in Gran Torino, he had to be like 85 in Gran Torino, and that shit came out like 10 years ago.
I just looked it up. He's 90 years old. 90.
Good for him.
That is good for him. That's because he's fucking doing his thing.
Hey, note to self. He probably had slaves. You know what I'm saying? Or his parents did. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to put that out in the world, but the likelihood, there's probably a good chance that was real.
Dave, you're gonna get fucking Clint Eastwood canceled, guy.
No, but what I'm saying, I'm not going to cancel him because that's what his life was back then. And then guess what? Rules and shit popped up. They're like, well, I guess we gotta treat these guys like people. Okay, we're progressing. If Clint Eastwood has some fucking slaves still, let's cancel the motherfucker. But back in the day, I just don't want to crucify people for doing, as long as you don't kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even saying that if he had slaves in fucking the 80s or whatever down south, that's okay. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you can't allow one's past or their parents' past to continue to ruin them or cancel them. But if their mindset is changing, they're trying to progress, they're trying to become better people, you got to leave that open, man. And we as minorities got to do a better job of, I think there's like an intimidation factor. What do you think about this, Tal? And we're gonna watch Jay's reaction right now as we talk about this. Actually, shit, we just did. You are comfortable about certain things, which is cool. And I've only known you to date black women. You know what I'm saying? Now, are you doing that because you want to have this mindset of like you're the slave owner, or you're trying to like tell her what to do? Look at him giggling. He's all laugh. Should I not? That's funny. Laugh, motherfucker. It's okay. It's okay.
My girlfriend, you know, my ass. I ain't owning shit.
That's cool. You might be into the ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? You're like slave master getting his ass beat. I love that.
Relax.
Hey. See? Oh, now he wants to act gangster tough. Okay. But like I said, it doesn't really matter, you know, as long as you're not doing malicious things, like you're trying to fucking say, hey, anime, you're gonna fucking cook for all my brothers that come here, and they're not really my brothers.
Yeah, you know, it's almost like the fuck. Damn, see, I kind of always get myself caught up in the shit. See, I really don't think I can say this shit, but
fuck it.
No, I can't. Let me I can't do that. That's gonna be bad. I'm definitely not gonna say this. But there's certain things that hold on, I'm trying to look for something real quick. Here, hold on.
On my screen.
Hold on.
No, he's not. We're good now.
Where's Cliff?
I'm right here. Oh shit. I don't know if you want. Nah, not yet. Not there yet.
I can't get it in the conversation.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got an iPhone now. I forgot.
Damn. Yeah, but he's still
see,
touchy.
I can't do that, right?
No, we're not ready. Let Dave Chappelle do that. Dave Chappelle can do that. You got the clock. You can do that actually.
But all right, so I'll dance around this.
You're gonna we were off camera because I need to know.
I'll do that. I'll do that.
You can't dance around it?
I can. Yeah, I'm gonna dance around it.
I believe you can.
So I think there's certain things that like people don't I guess you could say people care, but they don't care to the point where they're gonna like they want to change their like how they deal with people. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like racist making it uncomfortable, just be who you are. You know what I mean? Don't, like you guys saying, like don't force it on us. Don't like, I mean, like there's people that I'm around or that I've been around that I wholeheartedly can feel like you're deep down, you don't like colored people. You know what I mean? And you're not gonna say it. I know you're not gonna say it, but I could feel it. And like there's a lot of people or a lot of minorities that have never felt the tension of racism and shit like that. But I felt that shit. You know what I mean? Like I said, like every time I go and see my family in Georgia, like that shit's real. So I could feel it. So if I'm around you and I could just feel that, it's like it's because I've been around people that are like you. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. Like
do I make you feel that way, Tyler?
No. You don't got any of that vibe. You don't have any of that vibe.
Just don't do that shit again, bro.
He said don't do that shit.
Chill out with that.
But there's people out there that feel like that.
Masculinity and like gayness, Cliff.
I mean, shit.
It's because I gotta really expose my blackness. That's a thing for black men. We should talk about that one day, but not today.
No, not today.
Every time people be like, no homo, I'm like, no, extra homo.
Yeah, I don't even say it. I don't even say it. I'm just
like when Cameron first came out the pink thing. After that stopped.
The pink thing was too much though. Like I don't mind wearing a pink shirt, but like I don't need pink shoes and fucking pink earrings and fucking that's just too much. You're doing the most now. Like there's some pink, like, and it's like a certain pink. You can't wear like a hot pink shirt. You could, but it's like you got to make that shit look right. Because if you don't, but anyways, all that masculinity bullshit. People just got to be themselves. Don't be a dickhead about it. Don't overdo it. Don't force it on me. Don't be like, yeah, I'm racist and I'm gonna be racist in front of you and I'm gonna do all this other shit. Like, don't do all that. Just be about your racist way. Leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean? Don't bother me if you don't have to. Don't get punched in the mouth by saying nigga. Right. Don't do something where you know somebody is not really comfortable with that, and get yourself in a situation just because we're accepting you. Like the twist. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, oh, you're accepting me, so let me just be overwhelming. No, motherfucker. Continue being who you are. Don't change who you are. Just be who you are, and it's okay. Leave me the fuck alone. Thank you. I like that.
So you're saying like so like the Twisted Tea dude, the dude that caught the Twisted Tea to the face, like he would have been okay, but he forced it, so he got the Twisted Tea. Yeah. If he would have just said, if he would have just let it go, you know, like he was testing his gangster. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just got like I would have been like, you know what, fuck this shit, like, because I can only deal with that for so long. You know what I mean? That's anybody.
That's anybody. But that Twisted Tea, that shit is classic. That'll go down as one of the greatest.
For the people that don't know what you're talking about, can I just get a little thing? You talking about the guy that got smashed in the face with what are those?
With the Twisted Tea, yeah, man. That shit.
Yeah, I want to find that because that shit was beautiful.
Oh,
that shit
it was fucking awesome.
That shit was beautiful.
Fucking the MMA fucking ground and pound afterwards.
Yeah, that was well needed.
That dude's lucky that Twisted Tea broke. If that Twisted Tea didn't break, his fucking would have been a mess.
Yeah, his whole world would have been fucked.
And get hit with, and then Twisted Tea pops right up. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a hot topic. The memes are fucking great.
Yeah, the memes are pretty good.
So we work with a dude that looks just like the dude that hit him with the Twisted Tea from the back.
He said that he thought that, or some people thought it was him that did that shit or something.
Dude, because he was the one that sent it to all of us.
Yeah.
So when he sent it to all of us, I had to like look at it real quick. I was like, wait, is this him smacking the Twisted Tea?
I'm gonna share it just in case there's some people that have been living under a rock and haven't seen it. So let's take a look at that.
That was a.
Hold on one second, gentlemen. I thought it was beautiful, though. Don't you think it was like
absolutely
it was needed? It was definitely needed. All right, hold on, guys. If I set us up here,
hopefully you get like the interaction that leads up to the smack.
Let's see what they have.
But if this is a news article,
a racially charged confrontation at a gas station is going viral around the world. Now, it actually happened right here in Northeast Ohio. A warning, the video you are about to see is graphic. Ronnie Duncan joining us live with that story. Ronnie?
The graphics coming.
Thanks a lot, Chris Tanak. I can tell you this much. The Circle K behind me is now an infamous one, right here in the area. Now, we didn't talk to anyone who was there the day it happened, but everyone virtually has seen the video already, and they have seen it online.
Here we go.
It is absolutely gut-wrenching to try and stomach all the way through.
Alan Cart's trying to put in the work what he saw after watching this video at the Circle K in the Leary off Broad Street. Two men get into a heated argument, impossible to tell what led to what.
Yeah,
heated exchange intensified, and the N-word is repeatedly directed to the young man whose back is towards you. Yes, we have blurred out the visions because this could end up being felonious assault and could go to court. After trying to retrieve a can of twisted iced tea that's knocked through the floor, things get confusing. Apparently, no one called the police, including the person who recorded the confrontation. Since the video was released and posted on Christmas Eve, thousands have seen it throughout the globe, including Snoop Dogg and former NBA star Rex Chapman. People I talked to today had seen it all across the board, and they know this is not a proud moment for this community.
To have that happen here in our store,
all right, we're not going to talk about the rest of that silly
it's not
shit.
to be tolerated.
I think this is a great moment for that community. Like, there needs to be more moments like that in all communities.
Yep.
But because, like I said, we were showing the video for the people that may be living under a rock and not have seen it. The dude that got smashed with the Twisted Tea continuously called the man that hit him the N-word. I don't know if he called it to him, but he continuously said it.
Yeah.
He asked him not to say it, and he just continued to say it and kind of challenged him while saying it. So he got smacked with a fucking Twisted Tea and ground and pounded and fucking got what he fucking deserved.
I thought it was amazing.
More moments like that in 2021, please.
I agree 100% because I think examples need to be made. And I think that's why, again, I stress that the lady who got killed, sorry, but not sorry. You're an example. I think the people that are losing their jobs, sorry, not sorry. You were acting like a fucking zombie. You know what I mean? You went to the Capitol, you took a shit there, you took a piss, you went through people's information, probably stealing information. You took fucking selfies, you idiot. You represent people. So yeah, there should be accountability for those people. And I think more people should get smacked with Twisted Teas as well.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you know those bottles too, that's plasticky bottles. They don't bend.
That's why if that thing didn't break on that dude's face would have been caved in.
Yeah, I think those are still aluminum though.
Oh, really? Oh, you're talking about like, isn't that Long Island iced tea?
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing.
Is it?
I mean, not that strong, but it's like an Arizona can.
Yo, Arizona is good, but yo, it's not good for you at all. A lot of shit. Fucking, who's that? Paul Newman?
No, Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer. Yeah. Delicious though.
Oh yeah. Great mixers.
but that shit's no good. The amount of sugar, Jesus Christ. But now, how about these people that are gonna feel like they're gonna feel sympathetic for the guy getting smashed in the face? How do you feel about those people? How would you react if one of your friends was like, "Nah, man, you know what? There was no need for all that. You didn't need to go that far."
I mean, a lot of
Are we
people,
talking on the phone?
What's that?
Like, are they saying it on the phone or are they saying it in person?
No, I'm saying like someone you knew, like a friend. You
Oh.
you showed them a video and they're like, "Nah, it was all right." What if Scuba Steve is like, "Nah, that dude went too far. I know he shouldn't use the N-word, but did you really have to smack him with a fucking a twisted T and then ground pound him like you're playing UFC?" Like,
but
how would
those are the people I mean, it depends on the reason. There's a lot of people that just think violence is never the answer. And I mean, I don't know. I just disagree. I think
Violence is a great answer.
Violence is a great answer in a lot of circumstances. That would be one of them. You know what I mean? Like, people don't understand, man. It goes back to the conversations we've had about disciplining kids. When we used to get smacked around by our parents, not smacked around, but we used to get physically disciplined by our parents, we learned some shit. People don't discipline their kids no more. They ain't learning shit.
Yeah.
Kids are getting bad as fuck. Kids are getting, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes you need to get your ass kicked. One of my greatest life lessons was getting my fucking ass kicked.
Yep, you can't win them all, man. You just gotta. I mean, but then you got the people that can't handle getting your ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? Because then you gotta pick up guns and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's where it went wrong, bro.
And kids are out here killing their parents and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, that's a societal issue. I don't think that's just a household thing.
At the same time, too, like, if you're not going out and bothering nobody, like, don't fuck with people just because you think they're an easy target. Because that used to be my thing back in the days. Like, I look like an easy target. I look like somebody that won't punch you in your fucking mouth. So people used to test me. So I used to carry some shit to make sure if me, I'm gonna test me.
Okay, M.
Not a gun. I never carried a gun.
Nah, guns are for pussies, bro.
But I beat some people with some shit.
I'd rather get shanked. I'd rather get shanked.
No, hell no. I would not. I would not want to get stabbed.
I don't think anybody. There's got to be something real extra for you to just. You know what I mean? I poke things, not a person, but to actually go through and finish shootings from a distance, so you don't really know what's going on.
That's what I'm
saying.
What I
mean?
Oh, it's definitely a more personal thing.
If you get stabbed, that's very personal to me.
Yeah, they meant it. But at least as a person getting stabbed, you have a chance still, unless it's like they snuck up on you.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
but
the shooting, that's crazy.
I had a kid pull a knife on me one time, and I pulled the fucking police baton out my pocket. Did
you whack him?
He did not want to fight no more. It was great.
You have the advantage.
Oh, I was gonna fucking cave his head in.
You have the advantage. Do you still carry that little flicky thing?
It got me into trouble at one point. So I kind of want to get another one just because they are good to have to like keep in the car. But I used to carry that shit everywhere. But I used to go to like random ass parties and where I didn't know people. And my friends would always get into some shit. So
you had to be ready.
Yeah, we had to be ready. Like I've been in some fucking crazy fucking altercations.
Well, perfect segue. So, because of all the crazies that's going to happen, they're already preparing for the inauguration of elected President Joe Biden, who will be the next president. But they're preparing for violence. Do you think that type of violence will spill out to just regular locations, regular people? Do you think we should protect ourselves? Charlamagne God said that getting a gun for Black people is self-care. I agree.
Not around. I don't think shit like that would happen around here, but I think I wouldn't be surprised in like areas of the South and shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't.
All those small, ignorant, racist ass towns. You know what I mean? Where like it's accepted. Like, but up here, no. But down those types of places, I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think so. Up here, it's more. I mean, how can I say? I feel like we're in more control. I would say, like in the South, like I'll say this generally speaking, and I could be wrong, but like white people will not fuck with us in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not gonna bother us. They're not gonna do none of that shit. But down in the South, the motherfuckers They'd be like, "What?" And they will challenge you, and they don't give
Yeah.
a fuck. They don't give a fuck. So you better not give a fuck. You better that energy better match. You know what I'm saying? It's a different breed of people down there, completely different. You know what I mean? And then like, you got Trump. You know what I mean? He made them feel good. He made them feel powerful. You know what I'm saying? So now it's just like, nobody's better than anybody. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's clearly a divide now, and with this whole inauguration, I don't personally I don't think it's gonna get anything crazy, but I could be wrong. Hopefully it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Because I have family down there. You know what I mean? And I don't want nothing crazy going on, but it's the world we live in right now. It's the country we live in right now. Well, it's the country we always lived in.
Mm-hmm.
But Trump made it acceptable. And in a way, I'm not even really mad about that. You know what I'm saying? It's just take responsibility for the shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? Don't just be out here and fucking acting crazy and stupid and then trying to make it seem like it's okay, because it's not okay. The same fucking
we talk about a lot.
Huh?
The accountability is something we talk about.
Yeah.
Them white motherfuckers that was storming the Capitol, no accountability.
None. They think that everything was okay. Even Trump, he just put out a thing. I just got the notification. He said some shit like he doesn't believe that what he said. Well, it's almost kind of like on par with what it is that you think. Like, he said that he denounces the violence but accepts no blame for the Capitol riot, saying his speech inciting it was totally appropriate.
All right.
So
you know what's crazy is
like I just don't understand. I don't get that.
What's crazy is those same motherfuckers that will sit there and be like, "Oh, we did nothing wrong," blah 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 blah. They'll be the same ones that say that black guy should have followed police orders before he got shot.
Right.
That's the crazy part.
That is crazy. But I just have to ask myself though. So you have all of these people that just believe in what he's saying, right? And yes, he didn't necessarily say, "Hey, go attack, break windows, and do this," but the wiring is in there, right?
Yeah, of course.
So when these proceedings hopefully happen, don't you think that they're going to feel like we need to somehow overthrow the government in some way, shape, or form? Because to me, I think America for quite a while has been suppressing what the rest of the world goes through, which is like civil war.
Yeah.
Where there are people that are just like, no, we believe this, we believe that.
That shit happens everywhere.
100%. And I think now it's starting to bubble up like any other country. It just happens.
It happens.
So is this going to be the norm?
I think that's just what it is. Because like it's not like what you say. It's not like it's only happening in these third world countries. Like this shit happens in France. Like all these European countries. That shit happens, and they are very forward. Shit, their money is more than ours. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're together. They're fucking put together. But those people express themselves with a ton of fucking violence, and those motherfuckers do not care. Like they're throwing rocks and fucking stones and shit. They got weapons too. But you know what I do? Like they're not out there shooting people and shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not out there fucking walking around. Like they'll come and fucking make a fucking mess. People do die, but at least I'm not sitting here talking. Well, I don't know. Europe is kind of crazy. Those motherfuckers is nuts.
They blow shit up.
They blow shit up. Yeah. They be blowing shit up. So I don't know if I really want to be in the middle of no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to deal with that.
Yo, I got a question, kind of veering off topic a little bit. So you wouldn't go to Europe for vacation because he was afraid of shit getting blown up while we was there. But if shit starts blowing up in America and it becomes normal, can we go to Europe? Like
no.
It's a different type of blow up.
That's different because they're blowing up like I'm going to fucking Dunkin' Donuts. They're gonna blow that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like they do shit like that. They'll blow up a fucking train and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Like, and then if you go to Europe, you're always traveling on trains or buses and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Which
Like,
is
they
what
fuck with
people are
public, just random public shit.
What
Yeah.
can stop that from happening here?
Well, that's the
That's
thing.
the thing,
It
right?
hasn't
That's what it's
necessarily
trending to.
happening. Yeah, it's trending to that, which is why my question is.
I can tell you right now, security on our transit systems are not
Horrible.
near where
It's fucking terrible.
I have a little bit of inside knowledge on that.
Fam, there's no real security. I think, again, I want to go back a little bit. I want to go back to 9/11.
Yeah.
My mindset pre 9/11 necessarily, and I want to do a little illustration for you guys. So I'm going to take the whole screen if you guys don't mind. That's cool.
Of course.
Real quick, right? So, say this is the fucking Pentagon.
Yeah.
This was an airplane. Okay, let's say this is 100 miles away. In my crazy brain, I used to think, oh, instead of 100, now it's 90 miles. The Pentagon knew about it, and they would say, "Hey, airplane, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Why are you coming around these parts?" 50 miles, boom, airplane gone.
Yeah, that's what I would think that too.
Guess what? That's not how it goes down. We don't have that type of security.
But
They
I
proved
think
it.
too, well, I mean, I don't fucking know because they're very big on like that whole civilian shit. You know what I'm saying? When you got a big plane, when you got a fucking big commercial plane carrying 200 regular fucking people, like, are you really thinking that shit's gonna happen? You know what I'm saying?
And that's what makes it perfect.
And I'm just asking the question. You know, like, do you fucking blow up a plane like that and then find out that it was just the fucking radio was out for a minute or some shit was going whatever and it turned out to be nothing? You know what I'm saying? And that's, like I said, this is just me asking the question. You know,
No, I mean, it's a very good point. It's a very good point because what would happen? Because you're exactly right though. Like, there could be an error somewhere and fucking person just off their fucking route or whatever.
Right.
And now shot down 200 fucking innocent people.
But see, I'm gonna say okay, but kind of not okay.
Yeah,
Going a little what's going on up there?
Right.
There's 2 or more pilots. There's constant communication, and I'm gonna say if there's a gap in communication, they're not necessarily gonna blow shit up. But the fact that happened, the bitch landed in the motherfucker, and this was after you were only the 3rd one.
Right.
The first, second. You were seeing shit going on in New York.
In New York, that's true.
And the guns didn't go up. I
That's
really
true.
thought, you see those movies, those they would have been like, all right, eyes in the skies, everyone, eyes in the skies. Comes in, we're blowing that bitch up.
Right.
We're giving you one warning. It might
see-
even be half a warning.
I tell people that, like, in DC with the whole with the thing, like, I've been to DC like 4 times, and I'm like, if you go to DC, like, you can see motherfuckers are on those buildings. Like, there's people with rifles and shit. They're up there. It's not like they don't have shit up there. It might not be a fucking sentry gun that pops out, but it might be. There might be some shit in there. I don't know, but I do know every time I've went, there are people up there and they're fucking looking down. They're doing shit. They're not just fucking playing games. Why they wasn't taking people's heads off? Like I said, like, I don't know. There has to be some type of civilian, I don't fucking know. There has to be some reason why they don't be popping people.
And this isn't news. I hear other people saying it, but I truly feel as though it's because the majority of the people were white.
Yeah, well, I mean, I see that.
If there was,
but even so, like with the like you said, with the Pentagon thing, you know what I mean? Why wasn't that shit shot down? Because I'm pretty sure they have fucking fighter jets and shit circling around that shit all the time. You know what I mean?
I think pre 9/11, I don't think that.
Oh, that's true too. That's true.
I don't. I think they were like, oh shit, we need to, like, you've seen that movie Blow with
yeah.
Okay. Who the fuck thought? Yeah, Johnny Depp. Thank you. Whoever thought of, hey, I'm gonna just get an airplane and fly drugs back and forth. It required him getting caught or someone snitching, and then you know, the government saying, oh shit, we didn't think of that.
Right.
So there's always going to be that first.
Right.
There's always going to be that first. You can get away with the first. Oh my goodness. All right, so I just got breaking news. I can't say, but you know, Soph and oh my god, I just said it. Scuba, I'm gonna need you to scrub that. Okay. What about our friends are positive? Okay. This COVID shit's not. You got to go get checked, Jay. Sorry, Scuba cut all the shit.
I got done yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Rapid.
He said Scuba
Rapid.
cut all the shit.
I'll probably have my thing tonight. Actually.
All right. Good luck. Don't dap him up if you see him at work. Sorry. Okay.
No, I won't see him until tomorrow anyway.
Yeah, don't touch him. Just give him that dap. Maybe not even.
My test. Another test tomorrow.
This is getting fucked up. Yo,
yeah.
This is the worst concoction that we're dealing with. We're dealing with like a mad king. We're dealing with fucking COVID. Now there's new strands.
Yeah.
But I think the new strands, they're calling him new because they want to, like the country wants to own it. They got the Japanese strand.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
Strand. So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then they were like,
anybody want to own that shit?
Money. That's how they're on the news.
Money.
That's what they're saying on the news. But then they were like, when will the Japanese strand be in the United States? And here's my point. There should be no one flying in and out this motherfucker, like Canada, until shit gets figured the fuck out.
I forget. I don't know if it was one of us or somebody said like that shit is just gonna be the new norm.
Getting COVID?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yo, I can't do this.
I think so.
I think it might be, man, because like I said, like it's not. People aren't shutting anything down. I don't see like I thought, at least from what I was reading and shit I was following and stuff, I thought Biden was gonna do it, but I haven't heard or seen anything in the longest time.
I think it's too early for him to say that. Imagine him saying, "Hey, as soon as I become fucking president, I'm shutting shit down."
But I think
those people.
I mean, he didn't say it, but he's said it. At least like the way that he like how he's criticized how Trump's handled it and all this other shit. It's like, okay, so are you gonna do something completely different? Because if that's the case, then that's what you're trending towards. That's what it seems like you're gonna do. But who knows? Who fucking knows?
It's starting to bother me, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's starting to get to me.
Oh, it's definitely gotten to me.
Like I can't do it. I feel like I had a session on Saturday, and like I said, we have people in the family that have COVID now, so I've come in contact. So I had to just quarantine. So I had to hit them up and say, "Hey, I can't. I just don't feel comfortable having you guys come in." You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be a spreader.
Right.
But yet this delay it's just this artist is huge. Like they'll put a video and they're getting like 100,000 views, and I'm just like, yes. So I'm just like, okay, this is what I wanted. Get my little interview, get her here. She's willing to do shit for even DPP. I'm like, all right. Pause. Getting to me, guys. I can't lie to you. It's really fucking with me right now.
Yeah, so you fuck it. Yeah.
Jay's unbothered. I see that. He's just like,
it is what it is, man. My personal belief is everybody's gonna end up getting it at some point. I'd rather kind of just get it out the fucking way.
But what do you mean get it? What does that mean?
Huh?
Clarify. What does getting it out of the way mean?
Like, kind of just get it and see, like, exactly how bad it is. Like, because I know you can get it again. Like, you know what I mean? But I really think that everybody's gonna end up with it eventually. At some point.
Well, you just fucked up my day.
That's my personal belief.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, it sucks, but I mean,
like with the way it's spreading and the way it's been around for so long.
I don't think.
There's all these precautions that are going on, and it's still just spreading and spreading. I just think it's inevitable. I think everybody is eventually. Yeah. That's why, like I said, I don't stress shit like that, man. I can't sit there and be all fucking paranoid and fucking not do certain shit. Like, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. It is what it is.
We've been dealing with this shit for a whole year.
Yeah.
Now it's just like, you can kind of tell people, like, countries and shit are just like, they're kind of just over it. It's like, okay, we'll get the vaccine out, and then when it gets out, it gets out. At least we said we got it. At least we got it. And people get it when they get it.
Now, if that in fucking 6 months, like the vaccines been pumped out, and people are fucking like the numbers are going down drastically, and it's still popping up little here and there for only people that haven't got the vaccine, I'll go and get the vaccine. But I wasn't getting that shit right off the rip, and I'm like, you know, I really do. I really think I kind of think it's just inevitable. I think everybody's gonna get it at some point. That is what it is.
I can't. I don't want to do that. I can't do that. I want to be around people. I want to be able to go to concerts like I used to. I want to be able to. I just want to be able to just live. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind.
You just have to wear a mask.
I don't mind the mask thing, but I don't think the mask thing is really working.
I don't think the mask thing works. I honestly think that they should just get rid of the fucking mask.
That's why, again, which is why, like, I'll wear a mask in public, but I'm not.
I honestly, I mean, maybe it does work, but it's still a fucking super spreader. It's still spreading. Like, is the mask slowing it down? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. Who really knows? You know what I'm saying? But it's like, are we gonna continue to wear masks even though it's still spreading? It's not really helping anything, or is it helping anything? I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I think, like Jay said, it's inevitable. A lot of people are gonna get it. You know, God forbid it gets.
Stop saying that. We gotta stop saying that. Just for my mental health. It's just the fact that.
But you're sitting there trying to be like, no, I'm not gonna get it. I'm gonna do everything I can.
No.
You're in denial.
No, what I'm saying is I'm doing my very best to just fucking avoid it.
But think about
you could still do that.
From a mental aspect, you're sitting there doing everything you can to avoid it. So you're not going around people, and it's fucking with you now. What's gonna happen if you do get it? It's gonna really fuck with you because you're gonna be like, yo, I did everything I could and I still didn't get it. And you're gonna be fucked up mentally. That's why I'm just like, yo, fuck it. If it happens, it happens.
You know what gamblers do when we lose? We blame everybody. I'm gonna blame you. I'm gonna be like, it's because Jay fucking Scott. I said you're full government. Everyone's gonna fucking get it, and now I fucking got it. That's why. That's what I'm gonna do.
So that's gonna be the end of DP. Is that what you're saying?
You know, you should just put a hazmat suit on.
Yo, they do have them shits. I saw it on Instagram.
Did you remember the thing I said? Remember that thing I said?
Yeah, I looked into it. Yo, like a little more tighter. Why is it gotta be so? You know what I'm saying?
You need the mask from the Capitol building.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those shits look crazy.
That was biochemical war shit.
Yeah. See, that's how you know there's some fucking shit out there. They're ready over there. They got some shit up in there. I'm like, now, what are they doing with that? Like, what you're protected from everything.
That was like, I don't think they had to go to like a storage closet for that. I think that was just like at the seats.
It was there. Yeah, that shit was there.
And this shit just came up. This is why I'm saying, yo, you know what? Maybe we do want these fucking aliens to just come down. Because then when the aliens come down, we're not going to be thinking about racism anymore. It's going to be the new racism is going to be us versus fucking them.
Well, I mean,
Independence Day type shit.
Everybody thinks about aliens as like, oh, they're going to come down and try to take over the world. Maybe they just come down there like when you find a fucking new species of fucking plant and they just fucking like, what the fuck is this?
Are watching?
I mean, I don't know. Like, but everybody's always like, aliens are gonna come and they're gonna take over the world and we're gonna be fucking united and fucking fuck racism because we're gonna be worried about the aliens. But maybe the aliens are mad peaceful. Maybe the aliens are a lot like us. We don't fucking know.
We don't know, but this is what I do know about the human race: is when something brand new comes out, you're on the outside till we figure you out, and
that's
we have
definitely true.
And to me, that's some uniting type shit, and I feel like we need something to unite each other because it ain't global warming. No one gives a fuck about global fucking warming. They're like, fuck it. I don't believe in the icebergs fucking just melting and the water rising and Florida disappearing.
Right.
You know what
I mean? You see it happening. But
yeah, you do see it happen. It's not fast enough, so it's not really going to affect.
It's not really going to happen, yeah. Florida's shrinking. You know what I mean? New York's shrinking.
Yeah.
But that shit's not melting.
That shit, yo. And again, now you have COVID. You would think COVID would have fucking done some shit to people are dying like every fucking day. You turn on the news, oh shit, 70 people died today. I'm like, damn. And yesterday was 50. What the fuck is going on? So nope, that's not even doing it. So bring the fucking aliens. Bring the fucking. I don't really want them to come. I'm talking shit, trying to bring our podcast to another level.
Yeah, I don't want to see an alien.
Fucking aliens.
I want to see a fucking alien.
I don't want to see an alien, bro.
Why not? I love
that'll fuck my head up.
Fam.
Oh,
I'd be fucking terrified.
Elon Musk is trying to fucking have a rocket.
I don't think I could sleep.
and
I don't think
land.
I'd sleep.
that means if they got here, somehow we'll be able to get there, and that's kind of
Yeah, but we're not there yet.
We don't even have
They're
that technology.
already
yet.
there.
maybe
Yeah.
they can take us.
We're not there yet.
Nah. That's like us saying, yo, we're gonna start working out. Let's play basketball, and we're gonna play an NBA team in the court. Nah, son.
You want to talk about a mind fuck, right? Fucking
What?
humans, we're fucking the greatest things in the world. And the greatest things ever. Like, we have all this technology and shit, but then we meet another species that's able to do shit that we haven't done yet. Now we're inferior. People are gonna be like, fuck.
Well, that's what I said, man.
That's what we just said, bro. You ain't listening.
Exactly what we just said. The fact that they got here is impressive.
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker, we can't even get out this bitch and come back. We can't. We gotta land in water.
Yeah.
And I go get picked up.
Imagine if it comes out this fucking hundreds of years.
Huh?
Imagine if it comes out they've been coming here for hundreds of years.
Well, yeah, that'll be like that. That'll be like the passengers shit, like that passengers like that shit, like that. I can see. Like, what do they? They cryos make them sleep for like fucking 100 years or 200 years or some shit until they get to wherever the fuck they go, or wherever they were going inside these pods, which theoretically is possible.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, realistically, we might not even be talking shit. We're just speaking on things that is already kind of happening, but it's just not talked about enough. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, you gotta think, like, what's that thing when they have the fucking pigs and shit or whatever, and that not the pigs, but the not fetus, but you know, little things growing inside the fucking those tube shits. Well, like when they preserve it, like it's dead, but they put it in like a liquid.
Oh, you're talking about formaldehyde?
Yeah, some shit like that, kind of. I don't fucking know. I don't know, but
Listen,
like,
you don't believe it? I think they were already here.
Listen to this.
They were
aliens?
already here. They were here.
Of course.
Look at the fucking pyramids, bro.
Yeah, this rock is. There's still.
We can't create shit today.
To this day, we can't do that.
Perfect.
We can't do that. To this day, we can't do that.
All right, they were here, and time in space goes much slower than it does here on Earth. They've proven that.
Yeah.
So that being said, and this is what my teacher said, and a history teacher when I was in high school, he believes that they came down during, Egyptian time, gave them a bunch of shit, spoke to them, and were like, "Hey, yo, we'll be back."
Yeah.
They dipped out, and by the time they dipped out, time in Earth is just moving while it's slow. They're probably on the comeback, like, "Hey, yo, we need to go visit, King Tut. He was all right.
Right.
He was all right. Let's go check him out." And when they're gonna come here, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck happened to this planet?"
They'll be like, "Damn, we was expecting Tut, but we got Trump." What
Mm-hmm.
the fuck?
Who are all these Caucasians running around? You do know, hey, Egyptians had our complexion.
Yeah. Well, everybody knows that.
Well, not everybody. You know who the damn zombies.
Ignorant people don't know that. Ignorant
zombies. We're gonna call them zombies from now on. The guys that would come in the fucking walls. Fucking zombies.
Yeah, but those are things like, so I was telling people, like, I think I told Jay that too. Like, if I do travel to Europe and stuff, like, it's not to visit city. It's like I want to see like, I mean, I want to see Stonehenge. I want to see that shit. I don't even know where that's at. I don't even is that in Europe? Is Stonehenge in Europe? I want to see that shit because
hold on, I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you.
Ooh, tell the people what you're doing right now, though. What are you doing right now?
Looking at my floor.
Researching with his other phone.
Yeah, I mean, he does have one of these too. He has one of these.
You don't want to talk about that, Ty. For whatever reason,
he's still not using. But but yeah, like, I want to see shit that
Wiltshire, England.
So yeah, Europe. So, but like, I want to see shit that humans, it was impossible for humans to do.
Mm.
So you know what I mean? Like Stonehenge. Stonehenge is what, like a fuck? Huh?
The 7 wonders of the world.
Yeah. Well, all of them aren't natural though, right?
Well, the pyramids I wouldn't call natural exactly.
Yeah, but that's like that's more of like a phenomenon, right? Would you call that? Because
like
that was physically
like
that was
Easter Island, Stonehenge.
yeah, like the pyramids were like physically impossible for humans to do too, and in that time and all that shit, it's impossible for them to.
So you don't believe they had billions of slaves carrying a fucking big ass stones the size of my house to put as one, boom, and then they got more and they put them up. I don't believe in that either.
No, absolutely not. And like I said, like Stonehenge, like those shits are like 300-ton stones that are fucking placed, like
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Billions, bro.
Not even the pyramids, not Stonehenge. I don't even think the rock is from anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. That too. That too. It's not even geographically correct.
Is there a theory that the rock was there and they just harvested it or mined it all to make the pyramids, and that's why it's no longer there?
No, I don't believe that either.
That's
I'm a big Ancient Aliens fan, so you know what I mean.
So you're gonna read that document that's coming out?
I don't read a lot of fucking documents.
You have to read that.
Give it a look.
You have to read that.
Probably gonna be like 857 pages.
Yeah, but like 75 to 85% of that shit's gonna be redacted anyway. So
I'll give it a browse.
Have your phone read it to you.
Maybe.
Like that shit's crazy. Stonehenge is like that's.
But what if you go there, right? And something happens to you.
And a portal opens up, like on Transformers.
Yeah, like would you go in it?
Like it's a key, like it's a big key.
Yeah, would you go in it?
Anywhere I don't know where the end is.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'd probably pass out. I'd probably pass out. No bullshit.
No bullshit. You get an applause.
I'd fucking pass out. Like
me too.
I'd lose every feeling in my. My mind would just fucking fry.
Yeah, either that or a heart attack, like instant heart.
It'd be something like that. I'd be so fucking scared.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But you know what? The zombies would go in. What's there?
Right.
Let's go inside.
You. No, they would. Yeah. We get their signs that say "fucking no illegal aliens" or something.
You're gonna have to put a wall here. What the fuck?
I thought there was a dome. How the fuck you guys get through the dome? Fucking idiots.
No, man. I'm telling you, the zombies are scary. And if anyone out there is a zombie, don't be a zombie. Don't make no fucking sense. Science is real. You know, there's something called knowledge. You can pick it up. You know, go online, have a friend read it to you. Use us. What about this token friends? We don't give a fuck. You know, take a black friend or a Spanish friend and say, "I'm not racist." See, I have one of those. You know, I don't care.
Yeah, there's plenty of people that be doing shit like that.
But didn't you have to 11:45?
My doctor hasn't called me yet.
Oh, all right. I was like,
I'll let you finish if I have to. That's my.
No, we're good.
Doc. Sorry, guys. I've been dealing with a lot trying to just get these check marks, man. You know what I'm saying? One more test, like I said, a little MRI in the brain.
You gotta realize the stress that I'm assuming you're putting yourself under by worrying about all this shit probably isn't good for you either.
Jay, I'm black. You're born with stress, bro. So you would understand that, man. We gotta deal with that.
I mean,
and you gotta just say, and I don't want to say you gotta, but you kind of have to just say, you know what? I don't understand, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Like, yes, you know what I mean? Like, you're right.
What? And why do certain white people don't want to just like go along with that? Can you explain that for me?
Because I don't know. White people are fucking stupid.
I don't want to say that though.
But I can say it.
You're human. Like we're all humans at one point in time. You know, before we just popped wherever we came from, right? And we should have a level playing field. It's all about getting knowledge, retaining knowledge, the willingness to accept what it is that you're being told, right? After a while of seeing how certain people behave, you can create your own, you can make your own decisions. If you're not familiar, again, with the guy that has my complexion, why not ask? We're not gonna bite you unless you're old Mike Tyson.
What a lot of us don't realize. All right, so I would say the Northeast is pretty progressive, like for the most part. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So I would say from DC up to the Northeast, we're pretty good up here.
We're not bad.
California for the most part, pretty good. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of fucking space in between. There's a lot of stereotypes about where the really good areas are very small. Like Chicago, probably a pretty good area. Detroit, probably, but there's a lot of land around Chicago and Detroit that's probably not so good. And I think that's what we like. Pretty much the Northeast, the whole Northeast is like, yeah, there's country and shit, but the country part's not that big. And like we're all really close to people and we're all really close to things. So we allowed to have a lot more interactions. Whereas like out in like Oklahoma, they gotta drive an hour to fucking Walmart. So they probably see a lot of fucking people. So the knowledge out there is probably not that good.
Now here's my point. When we just had an election and then you saw that guy with the big board, you seen all of America. Wasn't it weird how the right side of America was blue and Cali was kind of blue and kind of that middle shit where you're talking about it's all spread out, not where you gotta drive like 45 minutes to go buy milk. They were all red. You know what I mean? I went to my boy's wedding in Peoria, Illinois. I think I told you guys this. I opened the door because he had a what do you call that? A pre-engagement party. Opened the door to the bar. Swear that it said it was me and my friend Kev, who's Vietnamese, and they all just looked at us like, what the fuck is going on? Now, before entering there, because we were on a bus, he got us a bus from the hotel. It was just a cornfield. From leaving that hotel to where we ended up was just all corn. We went inside. We were the only minorities. It was not only until he kind of gave everyone the okay, they're with us, then they were receptive. And even then, the conversations here and there were a little strange. It was a little uncomfortable, but I'm used to that. You know what I'm saying? This is where America is right now. I think, like, who said 40 acres and a mule? Spike Lee? Was it Spike Lee who wanted 48 acres and a mule? Ty, this is more a question for Ty. I think it was Spike Lee. He said he wanted 48 acres and a mule. They need to give black people land. Give black people land. Send us out there to really piss them off.
So all right. This is just me kind of winging it, and this is because I watched 60 Minutes a lot. There was an article, or there was some investigative reporting or whatever. You know how 20 minutes is. I mean 20 minutes, 60 minutes is whatever. So technically, how do I explain this? I don't even know. I'm gonna butcher this. I'm gonna fuck it all up, but I'm gonna try to explain it anyways. So technically, there's a lot of people that actually have the land. The problem is actually getting the land, because of like sharecropping and all that fucking bullshit. It makes stuff really muddy, and it's hard to actually tell who it is that owns the land. But I'm gonna do some more research into it. It's not even research that I have to do. I know exactly where the information is, just so that I can explain that more next time. But we do have land. There's some people that do actually have land. It's like I said, it's just a matter of actually getting that land. And it's just like this whole process. I wish I fucking knew about it more or paid attention more, but that 40 acres and a mule thing, it was brought up, and it reminded me that we actually did get stuff. It's just a matter of the knowledge of it and the way to go about it, and about actually putting your big boy pants on and going to kind of, I don't want to say fight for it, but you kind of do have to fight for it, because most of that land is in places where black people do not want to go. So that's the issue too. You know what I mean? So it's like shit. My family my family owns a good amount of land right now, but my family might own a whole bunch more land where there's a whole bunch of fucking, other people that are not gonna fucking like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I mean, honestly, it kind of sucks to say it, but black people scared down there, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I'm scared here for them.
It's like I said, it's just a very different world out there, man. They are the ones that do not care to blow your fucking head off. You know what I mean?
Fucking tie you to a pickup truck.
Yes, they do not care. They will do that shit like that. So it's just different. It's just a different world, man. And that's why, like, not to get too into it. That's why I fucking hate the Black Lives Matter movement. I hate all that shit because you guys are representing one piece of you guys. You guys are trying to represent Chicago and fucking this place and that place. When there's places down there like fucking Camilla, Georgia, and fucking, you know what I mean? There's places down there where motherfuckers don't fuck around and they will smack the shit out of LeBron James if you ever try to come down there and speak that bullshit. We will whoop your motherfucking ass. You know what I mean? Keep your city boy shit. Go and bounce a fucking back. You know what I mean? Like they mean that shit though. You know?
Yeah.
Bounce a ball. Don't talk. Don't bring all that shit over here.
Now, why is that? Do you think?
Why is what?
Why do you think they still have this mindset of like, don't bring that your up north shit here?
They never let it go. Even after the Civil War and all that. They never let that shit go. They never let it go. It's like they were forced to give up something that they knew. You know what I mean? They were forced to stop doing something that they felt was okay because that's just what they were groomed to. You know what I mean? So it's like damn, how you gonna take my money maker away? How you gonna take certain things away? Because at the same time, a lot of people don't know too. Like there could be two racist white people that don't fucking like each other because their slaves are better than their slaves, or fucking you owe me money and your slaves ain't doing this, or you know what I mean. And now we done lost our slaves, and now I got to deal with this white man. You know what I mean. And now that's gonna bring issues. And so their issue is, oh, we don't have slaves, so we can't do this. Well, fucking, we're gonna, you know what I mean? Like, it's a lot deeper than just the slave thing because people, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to defend them, but shit, like just because they were white and racist, don't think they all got along, because they sure as hell didn't all get along. You know what I mean? They're still human at the end of the day. But people just didn't let it go, and it was okay down there. Like it was okay. It's like, you know what? Fuck it. We can't have them, but we're gonna treat them like fucking shit. We're gonna treat them like absolute shit. You know what I mean? And that's what it was. And they accepted it, man. And it's still like that. I mean, they're not. I can't really speak for it because I don't live down there. But like, I mean, they still do, just in different ways. You know,
you're just a certain kind of fucking person, right? Like take color out of it in race, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to just treat someone like shit just because.
Just because,
That's that right there to me. It makes you inhuman. You know what I mean? And I think that's the rhetoric that needs to go out there, and people need to continue pushing that. Like, you have no idea about this person's life, who he or she is, and because of color or race, like you have this animosity, this hate. Like that's a disease to me.
Yeah,
it's damn near a disease, because it just doesn't make fucking sense.
Nope.
Zero. Like you cut me, I bleed. I cut you, you bleed. You know what I mean? We all die from fucking cancer. We all die from something, a gunshot. Who the fuck made you fucking king and ruler to decide, whatever it is that's going through your brain? Because I can't understand it. I can't fathom that.
Yeah.
It's I try to be colorblind, man, but like I said, I think this kind of conversation needs to be had on both sides, but the racist person needs to also be allowed to express what it is about the other that they don't like. To me, this is the part that sucks, right? Is if they're saying some shit without facts. Those are the people I can't fucking stand.
Yeah. But I mean, like, their thing, I think, I think, I honestly think that they would be okay if they were in their own space. And I've gotten to a point where I'm okay with that. Like, if it's I can't be mad at them if it's just rooted in their blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just rooted there. It's not going anywhere. Like, I think that they should be governed completely different and all that shit? No. But I do think that for the sake of like you're not gonna get rid of the racist. Like, damn, how do I explain this? Nowadays, it's more about, like, younger people, it's more about the ignorance. Like, I could say maybe right at the edge of the millennials and Generation Z or X, whatever the fuck it is, I think we're still racist. We're still very racist. But the newer generation, that shit's just complete fucking ignorance. Like, I think we're phasing out. I think the racist people are phasing out. I think now it's more of just glorifying the ignorance of it. You know what I mean, and using it as weapon or what, you know what I mean. Whatever. It's just different. It's not like a hatred like it was. Now, like I said, like, now it's just more of like, oh, you're a nigga, and you know you're fucking, you know, you're a honky or whatever. And but they say it, but they're like kind of scared to say it. It's like, you don't mean that shit. You don't even know nothing about it. You know what I mean? But I think it's kind of, you know, phasing out. But I think sometimes you just gotta let people just be who they are, man. These people are not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And I can't. I don't know. I can't really put it into words, man. It's just a different type of person that that lives in these areas. And I always reference Georgia because that's where my family lives. But shit, Mississippi's worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, Texas is bad. Fucking Alabama's fucking bad. Like, these places are fucking terrible. The Carolinas are bad. It's
like southwest of fucking DC.
Yeah,
that's the.
Well, those people, I don't know if those people are just fucking. Those are just mountain people. Those people like to fucking ride lifted fucking. They're just different. Those are people you like to watch, though. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people. I don't know this. I'm just going off of like things that I see. Like, I don't know if, because I haven't encountered it and I've never really heard of it. Oh, what's that? What's that thing right there?
I don't know. Wifey brought me something.
Oh, nice.
I can't continue.
Start wrapping this up though. I gotta get out of here.
All right, so.
Oh my! You know what? What my dog? That's just crazy.
I was like, yo, I thought you would have done it at 11:45.
That's true.
I was ready to get off.
That's true. Yeah, we'll table that racist shit for another time. My whole thought process is all over the place right now. Yeah.
All right, so basketball's getting canceled every day. So I want to end this off. Basketball's getting canceled. Hockey's going through their shit. So what do you guys plan on doing this week? What's that?
Hockey starts tomorrow.
Hockey starts tomorrow. Great.
So what are you doing this weekend?
What happened?
What are you guys doing this weekend?
This weekend. So obviously Thursday, my weekend is Thursday through Saturday. Definitely watching hockey on Saturday. There's UFC fight on Thursday. Bruins are on Thursday. The UFC fight on Saturday. Supposed to be going to the go-karts for my girl's sister's birthday.
Which go-karts? Where?
Rent them.
Supercharged.
Yeah,
Oh, I love that fucking place.
Yeah, that shit is fucking legit.
Can you do me a favor? Would you mind recording how they sanitize and all that? Because we wanted to go, but I was just very fearful of it. But I was like, I'll bring my own mask and all that other shit.
Yeah,
but how do
you get your own? So you get your because Jay never been, right? So you get your own. You get your own. You get your own thing. The fucking mask thing. Those you throw them out. Like they just give them to you after you're done. Whatever, you throw them out. You get your helmet. You keep your helmet, but they spray all that shit down with whatever. And they do the same thing with the carts. But whatever you get, you keep. And then they do 2 races. No, you do 1. You get it depends on the package that you get. But I know that they do wipe it down, they do clean it and all that shit after each use. But the helmet, if you do more than 1, you keep it. The fucking face protector thing that you wear on top of the helmet or under the helmet, you keep it. You throw it out when you're done. And other than that, that's it. That's all you get. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say do 3 races, take breaks in between.
Yes,
like maybe
it's
and then go get a couple drinks and then go back to the 3rd.
Yeah, they do heats.
I think we're planning to do 3 races and an hour of the Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, it's 3.
That I'm not doing. Not yet. Too much saliva and shit everywhere.
Yeah, I said I wasn't gonna do that either. The go-karts are enough for me because those shits are fast. They're fast, and if you don't know how to, I mean, I'm surprised nobody's been hurt in those because like the way that they are, like if you don't know what you're doing really, like you could spin and you're moving pretty fast. So like you could spin out a certain way, and if somebody's like just not really paying too much attention and they hit you, that's gonna fuck.
Yo, I told you about the girl when I went to Rhode Island, right?
Huh?
When I went to R1 in Rhode Island, I'm sitting there like my first time there. I'm registering to get in, but you can see the track through the window. All of a sudden, you hear boom, and this chick's fucking helmet popped off. She was all up.
Yeah, you can get fucked up in those shits.
They have waivers for that.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, you have waivers that you got to sign and all that. But they do like if there's a crash that happens, they'll slow it down.
They pull it,
can because it's all electronic or whatever. But like that doesn't happen instantly. You know what I'm saying? It's.
We want an update when you get back. Try to record some.
I'm used to that shit. I'm gonna be fucking whipping.
Yeah.
You got a GoPro?
Nah, I don't got one.
Yeah, that shit's fun. We're planning a day over there for some coworkers. You know what I mean?
Down or will I be at work?
You'll be at work. Yeah. I'm gonna do it on a Monday. The 25th, I think. Yeah, the 25th.
Of this month?
About 6 of us going out there, you know what I mean? We'll whoop some ass.
How about you, Ty?
Real quick.
Huh?
I fucked up.
Yeah, I got a couple things, man. I got a couple things going on. I gotta work.
Okay.
All right, there we go. It's my fault.
My weekends haven't consisted of much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I got a couple things going on. I got a nice little event going on. We'll see how it goes. I'll give you guys the update when it's over. Because, I don't fucking know how it's going to go. Shit. But, let me think. Yeah, nothing much, man. I just started a second job. You know what I mean? Right. So it's like, I work every fucking day. Tired. Like I said, I just got out of work at 7 this morning, 7:15. And I'm up here, you know what I mean? Trying to be a soldier.
You are a soldier. Nah, we got to reschedule, motherfucker.
Listen. I'm doing the best I can right now. You know what I mean? Trying to get a house, trying to get this family right.
But I also would never get a job on my days off either. So, I would never get a job on my days off.
You gotta do what you gotta do, though.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly, no bullshit. I didn't want it on my days off. I was gonna do it all together. Like my days that I work is just gonna be that's straight fucking work from the AM to the PM. But the schedules just didn't work out. You know what I mean? The times that they were offering and stuff, it just didn't work. So I was like, fuck it, I'll bite the bullet and I'll do it on my days off. Which is, like I said, it's not bad because it's busy work. You know what I mean? I stay busy, so it's not too bad. But yeah, that's it, man.
You gonna lose some weight with that?
Oh yeah, because I'm stalking. You know what I mean? I'm just stalking stuff. And it's like no bullshit. Like I said, I was telling Jay the other day, and I was like, yo, I thought I was gonna be done in this amount of time, and that shit actually took me 3 times longer. And I was like, fuck, this is gonna be, you know, it's cool. Like I said, you see shit, you learn shit. You know what I mean?
Yo, but salute to that because you got a goal. The goal is to get the crib. That's what's up. I'm gonna tell you fast. And this is my little thing, and I'm out. As you guys can see, I found my sander. So this weekend I'm sanding this, so it's not gonna look crazy anymore. But the reason I'm saying salute and you trying to get a crib, do it quick because in 2000, when I used to flip cribs in 2008, I used to buy a stud, 2x4x8.
Oh yeah, you saying that? Yeah,
$1 something, maybe $2. I went the other day. This shit's $6 fucking. Shit.
Is that a foot or like how? Like you said 2x4x8, right?
2x4x8.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, how the fuck are motherfuckers building houses now? Oh yeah, that's why it's so expensive to buy a house, man. But listen, this has been a good week. I got to go cuss out my doctor because I don't know what happened because she has my MRI results. I need to find out.
Oh, nice.
Y'all stay safe out there, especially you, Ty. Actually, you too. Archie, you might be on the other side now. You might start feeling how we feel. You're not Miracle Whip. You're Hellman's. I get it, but not everyone knows, man.
Some people got to get punched. They got to get punched.
Just don't be one of those people, bro.
I mean, I'll get punched, but it ain't going to be because I'm a fucking ignorant piece of shit. I'm talking about the ignorant ones.
Hey, sometimes you got to twist his T, a motherfucker.
Yep.
Yeah.
And on that note, we out of here. DPP, another episode. Y'all be good.
Yeah.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your further listening pleasure,